We are live. It has been 2 weeks since the last video, so busy last week, but I am here with you guys this week watching NXT and AEW live. See if I can just getting everything set up, trying to get a lot of stuff done before streaming here live with you guys today. Let's see. Oh, yeah, tonight, main event. Gargano, Keith Lee, Finn Balor. Winner is the North American champion, and then they go on and face Adam Cole for the heavyweight belt. I think tonight is it's going to be an awesome one. I wouldn't be surprised whoever wins tonight. Ian S says hi. Hi, Ian. Thanks for joining. It's been a few weeks since we've seen you last year.
At Sprint, we understand saving money for your family is now more important than ever. That's why we're offering our best unlimited deal. Switching it 4 lines of unlimited for just $100 a month. That's right, 4 lines for $100. If that's not enough,
NXT is on commercial. Showing Joey Janela right now. I'm assuming Sunny Kiss is not far. Yep, there's Sunny Kiss. Ooh.
you know, I can get used to that. Person 2.
That's interesting. Boom, boom. Cole Cabana.
Introducing first from Maxwell Street in Chicago, Illinois, weighing 242 pounds.
Bobby at Devonshire. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, back to you, Bobby. Good seeing you.
The man of the veteran from Chicago, the Hopper dude, had this match on Dynamite, and as much as anything.
So last week I missed. I was camping with my son, and so that was pretty cool. I am back this week to watch AEW and NXT live. A lot of things have happened in the last 2 weeks. Been staying extra busy. Got a new vehicle, so I might throw some videos on here of the new vehicle, just to kind of throw you something a little bit different than all the other wrestling channels have. Channels mostly about 99% wrestling, but I'm gonna throw in other things here and there just because, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So looks like Brody Lee is taking on Colt Cabana, which is interesting. Actually, Brody Lee is teaming up with Colt Cabana to go against Joey Janela and Sunny Kiss.
Sunny Kiss and Joey Janela teamed up last night on AEW Dark to actually defeat John Silver and Alex Reynolds of Dark Order. They are undefeated as a tag team and have been on a tremendous roll going. I think they really complement each other quite well. Sunny Kiss is so athletic. How should he get that? There you see what happened on Dark. We talked about that. Lance Archer got a big win as well on Dark. Archer doesn't lose all.
All right. Sunny Kiss is very agile, a unique individual. I'm just putting it on the YouTube page that we are live again.
YouTube channel. Now comes in with the Casadora. Goes up and funny off.
Well, that's a variant of an atomic drop where you land all your weight on your tailbone.
into that big boulder known as Mr. Brody Lee.
Sonny Kiss and Joey trying to do the same thing, and that is run right at this big guy. That's the wrong strategy.
All right, almost got that on there.
Still not sure. Yeah, keeping a wary eye is Colt on Mr. Brody Lee. That's not permitted.
So how's everybody out there? How's the last 2 weeks been for you guys?
Jack Cabana came into AEW undefeated, and then after
Bobby got his package from Pro Wrestling Tees. The Inner Circle Guns N' Roses shirt and a Jericho Greatest of All Time Pro Wrestling shirt. Okay. That sounds like 2 amazing shirts right there. You had me with the Inner Circle Guns N' Roses and then a Jericho Greatest of All Time Pro Wrestling shirt. You guys know I love Jericho. I think he's still underrated, even though he is known as one of the greatest of all time. So Sonny Kiss almost got beat by Colt Cabana. I kind of like the storyline that they have with Colt Cabana. He's not switched over to the Brody Lee's team yet, but it looks like that's just inevitable. So they kind of went to that picture-to-picture commercial here. And they're kind of doing a little promo here, so.
I see 3,000 souls surviving on a planet determined to freeze all life in place. Sometimes you have to lose to find it again. There's an idea traveling on the
All right, I got that uploaded on Facebook here. So we're on a little bit of a commercial here.
For over 75 years, people have saved money with. Sorry, here we go from the top. And action. For over 75 years, people have saved money.
Okay, so I just pulled up the Inner Circle retro, like Guns N' Roses style shirt. That looks pretty awesome.
What are you doing there? Stop making me laugh.
Geico, saving people money for over 75 years.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Maybe it'll pull the trigger. Yeah, shooting the bullet. Yeah, that's it.
Arby's couldn't make a new pecan chicken salad sandwich virtual last month, so we're running an old one. Update: the sandwich is still perfect in the blurry.
Still on commercial for the 2.
Arby's, we have the meat.
His is the oldest registered distillery in the United States. Perfect for making Tennessee whiskey. Charcoal mellowed drop by drop for smooth sipping. Which is not the easy way, but it's his way.
So for Jericho shirts, there are so many.
Most Americans get a tax refund. So if you haven't filed your taxes yet,
So is it the Chris Jericho shirt? If it is, I mean, it's got a lot of great shirts on here. Little side chatter here, you know.
I'm not your dad. Because I'm your dad's son. If I was your dad, would I be able
Bobby says he ordered 2 more of the mystery tees, hoping to continue the good luck. Yeah, those seem pretty well there.
Switch to Sprint and get 4 lines of unlimited for just $100 a month. Plus, we're throwing in 4 Samsung.
I don't think I did. Well, I got a few decent ones on the video. Unfortunately, all the shirts I got were white. And I'm not a big white t-shirt fan, but I've handed out a few, sold a few, kept a few, so. And I still have 1 or 2 left for the the Fate Crate, which the person I've contacted, the winner for this month, they have not contacted me back. So they only have a few more days before I just move on to July's Fate Crate winner. So Colt Cabana almost lost, but he kicked out. So that match is continued on. Let's see what NXT, if that's back up and running now. Still just kind of hyping that main event for this evening.
Before in their tag team matches, and now, oh, check it out. I thought you know what's going the other way. That's Sonny. The concrete
Pretty decent match so far. AEW, I think, has the better show this evening.
fabulous coming down on Colt Cabana. There, looks great. Jersey boys in the driver's seat here. Janelle runs in. That rising uppercut. What's this? And now the axis analysis Cabana was in the corner.
Interesting stuff going on the AEW tag match.
And it's a great lower body strength. There's no question about it. You can see it.
Ooh, nice 450 splash from Sonny Kiss. That would have been it. They are eliminating Brody Lee from the match. Ooh, bumping the table.
And now, Sonny with a little bit of the fake. Brody grabs the boot. Sonny goes back in.
You came and bugged me. I guess you want to be on camera too?
Mr. Brody. Sonny Kiss is outmaneuvering Mr. Brody Lee.
There you are. There you are. You're on TV.
And now,
You wanted to come watch wrestling with me?
Sonny Kiss up to the top. Sonny.
Oh,
Two. No.
Colt Cabana almost won that. ENS says hi, Kitty.
Sonny Kiss doing a great job keeping Mr. Brody on the floor, keeping him out of this matchup. This is Sonny Kiss's first match ever. This is absolutely.
Getting hair everywhere.
Sonny, they're different. They're hard to scout. They're unpredictable.
All right, the Dark Order's outside. Sonny Kiss just jumped off the top ropes, flying crossbody. And then Brody Lee just hit him with the big boot.
He's so strong, got such a Sonny just now with the tope suicide from Mr. Brody. He used Janelle's momentum against him. He threw him into the barricade and crashed him down. Tope suicide.
Yeah, don't lick me.
For Janelle and Rose.
Discus Lariat on Janela. Looks like Colt Cabana's about to get the win here.
Brody pushed Cabana out of harm's way. Cabana, the little man. Cabana still doesn't fully trust.
Hey, you're hitting the computer.
On the winning side, the winning payday. Not a bad run. Got the cover. Mr.
This is your YouTube debut.
Serving up the victory on a silver platter for Colt Cabana. Nice working tool. I'm impressed by the teamwork, the synergy that Sonny Kiss and Joe Janela have.
Kind of watching Colt Cabana here. He's not really leaving with Brody Lee, but I like that they're not just having him jump in there. They're kind of having, kind of toying with that a little bit. Lance Archer came out of nowhere and is destroying Sonny Kiss and Janela. Janela tossed the chair at his face, and he just blocked it. Lance Archer just took the chair and then hit him with the big boot. Colt Cabana didn't come back to make the save. So probably the smart choice.
Here's an update, folks, on Sean Spears. You like this, I think. Look at Spears' power. Loving crossface the blue underbar one. No! Tully Blanchard distracting referee Aubrey Edwards after leaving what looks to be a steel slug. It could be a piece of Kevlar. But, left hand.
So they're just showing a little promo for Sean Spears. Hey, your tail's in my way. Your tail's in my way.
And he put the lights out on Pineapple Pete. On July 1st is the start of a 2-week event. AEW
All right, so starting next week, every championship in AEW is going to be on the line at the Fyter Fest. So Fyter Fest starts next week. I'm super excited. Not sure what the main event is tonight for AEW, but NXT tonight has that really cool main event. You got Balor, you got Keith Lee, you got Gargano. Winner is the North American champion, and then goes on to face title versus title. So after that, the winner will have both titles. So we got Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Really like the heel turn that she did about a little over a year ago, because Dakota Kai was not, hey, you're going to have to go now. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Maybe I got to dim that light a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. Not so bright. All right. So AEW on commercial, NXT, we got this women's tag match. Don't think there'll be any surprise here on who wins this women's tag match. Huh. This Rachel Gonzalez, we met a lady back at the Royal Rumble last year, me and my son, and I didn't recognize who she is, and I'm like, oh, I have to look at the pictures, but it could be Raquel Gonzalez. So as we watch this, if you guys have any comments or whatever, definitely feel free to comment. I'll kind of tell you what I'm seeing on here, and so in case you guys want to tune in or tell you what you might have missed that I recommend going back to. I know AEW had a good opening match. It was Warlow versus Luchasaurus in a not a handicap match, in a lumberjack match. That kind of broke out. All heck kind of broke out at the end there. Definitely one I'm going to be going back and then tuning into a little bit more. Whew. All right. Let's see what's on AEW again. Have you guys been watching both AEW and NXT? And if you have, what have you guys felt like the better show has been? I think most weeks, there's some weeks it's closer, but I think most weeks AEW has been offering a much better show. But NXT has usually been, for the most part, better than SmackDown and Raw. Just my opinion, though.
Now that Daniels and Kazarian are focusing on the tag team division, Sky going in this as a singles competitor. FCU seems
So right now we have SoCal Uncensored coming out. Yes. So we have FTR, better known to most of us as The Revival. This should be a good match. So I like that they don't even come out of the dressing room. They just pull up in a truck. Wow. Walked right past Britt Baker and her little Britt Baker mobile. Looks like that little vehicle that you see the Pope ride around in. That has the glass around it. Oh man, I'm not even tired, but I am yawning. Bobby Devashire, FTR are probably the best tag team out there. Yeah, severely underrated. Super nice guys. We met them last year's Royal Rumble Fan Access, not this past one, but 2019 Royal Rumble Fan Access. Super nice guys. You know, to make a moment when you only have 30 to 45 seconds before you get to the next person, I mean, that just says a lot about who they are. I do like their wrestling style. They're not, it's not about all this high flying, all this other jazz. It's getting in there and just good wrestling.
We saw the top stars, the greats, Roberts, Blanchard, Anderson, all scouting these guys. That wasn't by happenstance. Listen, FTR's arrival, much discussed around the world here. And they bring a different type of mentality to tag team wrestling. You know, they talk about, they were very critical of the Young Bucks when I talked to them.
Bobby Devashire says straight up that old school flavor. Definitely that old school flavor. Haven't really seen that in wrestling in some time.
You notice Dax holding on the tag rope, right?
You know, and you mentioned straight up old school flavor. That's kind of what I feel like when I'm watching AEW. Kind of old school 90s WCW kind of feel, you know, whether it's like the production, how they have their stage and everything set up. It's a nice stage, but it's not this crazy, you know, stage that you really don't need. I think when you have those gigantic stages, it just takes away, you know, a little bit from the that old school feel that I like. Go to like an NXT show, you feel like you're part of you're part of the show. You're part of that atmosphere. You go to a big Raw or SmackDown or like a WrestleMania, you're not part of the show. You're just part of that. You're, you know, you're just at a show.
You're seeing two tag teams that have helped virtually just about every tag team.
Oof. You know what, Daniels, for you know, how long has he been in the business? Still performing, still doing well. He's in pretty decent shape. I mean, former multi-time X Division champion, several time tag champions through multiple promotions, former Ring of Honor heavyweight champion. All heck is breaking loose. It's a slobber knocker in there right now. Punches flying left and right. Double clothesline over the top. Oh, double suplex over the top. Kazarian looked like he got the worst of that one. Suplexed over the top of what looked like he landed in a DDT. That was. Now they're going by a side-by-side commercial, so I'll check in on NXT and see. They are on commercial. So while those are on commercial, we can talk some wrestling. A lot of interesting and a lot of actually sick things actually coming out in the last 2 weeks. So we do have Sammy Guevara. Unfortunately, he is suspended right now, so we won't see him for who knows how long. He has to do some sensitivity training for some comments that he made 4 years ago. He has apologized to Sasha Banks for those comments that he made 4 years ago. Apologized to her personally. He apologized on his blog. I just saw that he posted that today. As he said in there, he's not the same person he was 4 years ago. And his comment that he was trying to get for shock factor was a little bit too much. So that one I don't feel is too bad. I don't think they'll fire him for that one. They got him going to some sensitivity training, so that's good. Jimmy Havoc is going to do some training as well for his. Bobby Davishir says, I do feel like he is genuinely is sorry. I do too. I want to know if he did that post today because he wanted to, or was that part of his thing? I feel like he made that post on his blog today because he's generally like, hey, he's not that same dude. So I really like the kid. And I can say kid because he's at least 10 years younger than I am. But he has a lot of talent. And the best years are yet to come from him. So I would hope that this thing he did when he was really young doesn't follow him. But, there's some other comments out there. I have worn my Velveteen Dream, and he hasn't. He's done some things that are kind of really crossing the line a little bit, but not that full on like some of the other ones are doing. So hopefully he gets back with reality. I don't know what it is. As a wrestler, I've never, crossed that line. I don't get why it's so hard. But I guess you get that little power, you get the fame, and then. But even locally here, there's been some stuff that's been popping up about local wrestlers. So, it's interesting. It doesn't surprise me that it happens. It's just a shame that it does. All right, so we are back with the tag match going on.
It's been an absolute masterclass in tag team wrestling, but two of the best duos here in AEW. For the better athletes as well. That's what it takes.
Good tag match so far. Ooh. Nice Hurricane Run on Daniels. Some great left jabs right there. Man, like actually sitting here and watching this as thoroughly as I just did. Man, FTR is clean, crisp.
And we spoke about earlier, Tully
yeah, they are.
Was recruiting, or at least had his eye on FTR. Could this be some indication of future plans?
I got to bring that recruitment situation still ongoing. Some degree. Look at this.
As he will put on the brakes.
There's no way to break it up.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm excited. So I heard that they may not actually have a contract with AEW, that they might be on a handshake deal. So hopefully they can lock up a contract here if they haven't, because they definitely are making this tag division exciting.
Near fall with that inside cradle. Right, Stacker. Daniels, he retaliates out of instinct. That's what happens here.
Nice reversal there for Daniels.
Things just happen. And you just in your
Man, I don't even want to go to NXT, but let's see what they got going on there. This is why I recorded. Karrion Kross. How do you guys feel about Karrion Kross? I am not impressed yet. I didn't really care for him as the White Rabbit in Lucha Underground. In TNA, I didn't really care for him there when he was John Morrison's manager or bodyguard.
that elbow is just toxic. Clean shot to the temple.
We talk so much about what Christopher Daniel can do, but this
Ooh, backcracker. Ooh, nice tag work there from SCU. On Prettier.
He's getting his whole card checked. He's in deep water. Cover his own.
and Jack Smart was nowhere to be found.
Frank Kazarian is sometimes so underrated. I think he's one of the best in all the business.
Yeah, he's been a singles champion, many different places, tag team champion, as we mentioned, first ever AEW tag team champion.
All right, SCU is setting him up.
Going on here with he and Christopher Daniels.
Oh, reversal. Slingshot on Daniels to the turnbuckle.
Face first, by the way, in the corner. There's a tag.
Face first into FTR's corner.
Smart positioning.
Daniels in trouble.
So that means it's a hit.
Harwood covers.
All right, yeah, I didn't think that was enough to finish him off there.
Kicking out.
A double team move they
So FTR has SCU
Christopher Daniels in half. That's a little midnight.
reeling right now. That is a little bit of an old school move right there. Kind of a variation of the move the Hart Foundation did back in the day.
Anywhere near the corner of SCU.
FTR is taking Daniels up to the top rope. Oh, SCU almost scored that victory. We got Adam Cole on NXT doing an interview right now.
SCU setting a little early.
tossed into that.
SCU is back on the offense.
It takes a tough son of a gun, tougher than a $2 steak.
So I heard a rumor that I'll just kind of prep this up and see you guys' thoughts on this. They're talking about possibly doing away with the brand split for Raw and SmackDown. If you guys have feelings on that one, I'll be talking about it on the next commercial.
That would have been the end of the night. You're exactly right, Tony.
We don't cash in on that save. Rick Power, I was to catch him midair. Into a slam, they're taking a breath out of Frank Kazarian, running knee by Daniels. The roll up now by Dash. Harwood got a near fall.
Dash almost scored the quick victory here.
Little misdirection here.
Boom! It's over. All right, so there's rumors that they might do away with the brand split. Not sure how you guys feel about it, but here's how I feel about it. NXT is the only one that I think has the best product. They don't even have the best, the top stars on there, but they're at least very entertaining. A little bit more unexpected moments there. You can't predict everything, but it has a different feel. If they wanted to do Raw and SmackDown correctly, they would make it a different feel. But I feel like I'm watching the same show for Raw and SmackDown. You just maybe have a few different stars on there or whatever, but it's the same production. It's the same storyline writing. And now that they have the creative team, all as one for Raw and SmackDown, like, it's not going to be good. I know they're freaking out right now because they don't have the ratings, but
To all of you and all of you at home.
let's hear what they got to say.
Cash and myself, we were a welcome addition here to the AEW tag team roster. Hey, no. It's okay because they're good guys in this world, as you know. They're bad guys. And I understand that we're only scratching the surface at 5'10", and JR, we might not have the athletic background you like, but good guys and bad guys, we are the absolute baddest. So now I'm talking straight to you.
Maybe you guys can hear that. I just think I turned it up for.
I'm talking to Santana and Ortiz. I'm talking to the AEW Tag Team Champions. And on top of the list, yeah, I'm talking to Nick and Matt. I'm talking to you, Young Bucks. Congratulations. Congratulations, you graduated from the kiddie table. But now you're eating with the big boys. You're eating with the big boys, and when it comes to FTR, y'all bit off a little more than you can chew. Because we talk heavy, we hit hard, and we are the absolute best tag team on this planet.
Great promo so far.
Hey boys, we're over here.
Butcher and Blade looks like they're still in FTR's truck.
Hey guys, this is a great truck, man. Butch, we've been looking for a new weed wagon. I think this fits the bill, man. I think this is it. Hey, just a heads up. Hey, if you guys take one more step towards us, I'll have the butcher rip this truck in half. You see behind him?
Uh-oh. Lucha Brothers are positioned behind him.
For your little dream match with the Young Bucks. We're challenging you to an 8-man tag at Fyter Fest. The whole lot of you, FTR and the Young Bucks. Versus the Butcher and the Blade and our partners who have no fear. You're on! Pentagon Jr. Ray Phoenix returning
Ooh.
to AEW, and now, here we go. Things are breaking down between the Lucha Bros and FTR. Tag team judge.
Man, okay. That was pretty sick. I liked it. Lucha Bros are getting the best of FTR right now.
To many of us here at AEW, they're just absolutely amazing. Look at this.
Spiked him into the ground. Young Bucks are coming out to make the save.
And there go the Lucha Bros. No shortage of history between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. I don't know if the FTR's going to be happy or pissed that the Young Bucks saved them. The Lucha Bros.
Lucha Bros are actually looks like they're getting into FTR's truck. And they are leaving. So all four of them are leaving with the truck. Volume is good. All right.
Folks, here's an interesting conversation focusing on the tag team division. You're going to listen very closely to this.
So Bobby Davishir says, gosh dang, that was sick. 13 Scorpio says volume is good.
How's our postures? Do we look confident?
And 13 Scorpio, I did see your other comment. I will get to it. I think I briefly touched on it earlier, but no, I have not showed them anything. So we got Rhea Ripley coming out on NXT. So he wants to know if I showed everyone the new Fate Mobile. I have not showed them the new Fate Mobile yet. Going to be making some videos on that. So we're going to make a couple videos on that. And like I said earlier, predominantly a wrestling channel. But you know what? It's the Fate Club. This is what we do. We'll do whatever, you guys want to see on here. So I'll throw a couple videos. If you want to see more, I'll show you more. So I know 13 Scorpios. I had a different idea about interviewing local wrestlers. I still want to do that. I thought copying the wings. He thought doing sour things, starting out with something, while you're eating these while you're actually talking and interviewing the wrestler. And So thought something about like a sour thing. So I have to look to see if there's like a pucker level and if there's some stuff that's just like really sour, like, make your face turn inside out while you guys are doing an interview sour. So if that sounds like something you guys would want to watch, interviewing local or indie wrestlers. Maybe eventually we'll get some bigger name wrestlers on there. So Aaliyah versus Rhea Ripley right now. Bobby Davishire. So this is in response to what we just heard on AEW. Can't remember when tag team division has been good in a long time. I will second that. You guys just heard it on the audio unless you guys had it on your TV. I mean, the AEW tag division is really hot right now. I'm not really digging the whole tag division in WWE. Neither one of the men's have actually got my interest. The women's tag has actually been probably the most entertaining thing on WWE for the past couple weeks for me. Not a huge Bayley and Sasha fan, but I agree with putting the belts on them. They're very entertaining. So that's been kind of what I've been looking forward to when I'm watching Raw and SmackDown, is literally just the women's division, the tag division. But AEW with FTR there just bumped it up a notch. Several notches. So Aaliyah is managed by Robert Stone now. Robert Stone did get beat up by Rhea Ripley here. I believe it was 2 weeks ago, where she stuffed him in the garbage can. So I did hear, since we're watching a women's match here on NXT with Ripley and Aaliyah, I hear some rumors that this injury with Charlotte Flair's arm is storyline. I heard that she has a TV sitcom or another TV show that's looking to bring her in. So there's rumors that she may be out until the Royal Rumble of 2021. So that's very interesting. You got Becky Lynch out. Ronda Rousey's not back. And now you have Charlotte possibly going to be out till Royal Rumble. I think it's a great opportunity to see what they'll do with the women and building the next women up. Or are they just going to rely on, what they have? The Sasha Banks, the Bayley, the Asuka. So Robert Stone just threw his shoe at Rhea Ripley. So the match is going on. There has not been a disqualification yet. And Rhea Ripley is chasing down the Robert Stone. Went for a small package on Ripley, but she didn't fall for it. Looks like she's going for that pump handle. Okay. 13 Scorpio wants to know, was it Nia Jax? If you're referring to was it Nia Jax that injured Charlotte on Raw, it was Nia Jax, but I believe that this is a storyline injury and not an actual injury. She's been talking about for a couple weeks now, taking some time, an extended amount of time away from the ring. I know at the end of last year, she did trademark her name, Ashley Flair or something like that. So, so we'll kind of see, But yeah, it was Nia Jax that injured Charlotte's shoulder. But again, I believe that was storyline. So now that Paul Heyman is not the head of creative on Raw, that's why you start 13 Scorpio. Robert Stone sounds like an 80s action hero. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting. I might be interested in seeing that. Somehow getting him from this where he's at to an 80s action hero. I mean, they got Dexter Lumis here, who is literally a ripoff of Dexter from the HBO series. So I think you can do Robert Stone as an 80s action hero. All right. Commercials all around there. Actually, nope. Brian Cage is out right now. So I don't know who Cody's actually going against this evening. He has been defending his belt every week like he said he was going to do. So. Whoa! Brian Cage jumps the top ropes. The dude just runs at him. He just picks him up and launches him into the air, flat on his belly. Not sure who this guy is. He's some no-name guy. He just started. He caught him in midair and started just, curling him. That was.
And she basically wants to offer free dental care, but she loves Brian Cage's work. To me and Brian Cage, how awesome is that? That's riveting information. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Cruz is the victim here.
So the guy's name is Joe Cruz.
Right, Joe just got full body caption, a complete body lock over the head suplex right there. Great explosion of the hips by Cage. And look at Cruz. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble here, man. Rebecca just sent me a note to confirm what you just said, Taz. Yes, yeah.
Oh. Power bomb from the outside into the ring.
Double-headed basketball pass. We may not have much more time to mention this. This match was actually supposed to be John Cruz versus John Moxley, but Moxley did come into. Well, I'll pause that thought right now. Well, let's just go to Joe. I'll let you know, Excalibur, and this is the end, and I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Okay?
Cage made short work of this guy.
COVID-19, he is also quarantined, but right now it doesn't seem to matter. Right.
That was Moxley's decision not to endanger all of us. Yeah, he's not here with us tonight in person because of that situation.
Let's turn the mic on. Turn my mic on. When I grab the mic, you turn the mic on. Please get that man down the ring. Hey, Mox, where are you? Moxley!
All right, we got Taz on the mic.
Where's the badass? Where's the tough guy? Where is he? Brian, you see him? Mox, are you anywhere? Brian, I think I found him. Look right behind that lens. I see Mox. He's sitting on his ass on the couch. Hey, champ. You remember me? Hi, I'm Taz, and that's your fate right there, my friend. That's the Machine. That's the Machine, Brian Cage. You remember him, Mox. He's the individual that put your body through an automobile. He's the individual that came to work. He came to work, and he competed. You are sitting on your ass at home with some bullshit excuse. You're afraid, Mox, and you better be afraid of that. Of that. Fight Fighter Fest is around the block, John. It's coming, and your championship is in grave danger because of the machine Brian Cage. He is going to take that championship at Fighter Fest, and you're done, tough guy. For all the right reasons you think you're not here, the best thing is that you are not here. Because that is unsafe. That would hurt you more than you've been hurt at Fighter Fest. I want you to do this, Mox. Ask yourself this question. Can you stop the path of Cage?
Very profound question. Quite frankly,
Okay.
man, I mean, Mox in trouble. This will be a great job. It really is. He loves the fight. He's going to get it at Fighter Fest. Starts next week.
All right, Roderick Strong is coming out, so that means he is going against Dexter Lumis here. He is trying to leave, but Bobby Fish won't let him. So he is just making his way to the ring right now. All right, kind of what I thought. AEW is on commercial, so.
And it could be a lot more difficult if Dexter Lumis has his way.
All right.
And this rematch underway, Roderick Strong trying to psych himself out again. Remember, the Huey workhorse. Beth, you can speak to it firsthand how important the mental game is in combat sports and NXT.
Oh, Mom, it might be the most
Interesting.
important part of it. Being able to keep your composure, keep your eye on the prize. I mean, Strong can't even look at Lumis without getting shaken up. I mean, look at him. He can't make eye contact.
Meanwhile,
So it's a slow start to this match. Well, that's on a slow start, and the other one's on a commercial. Well, let's see. What can we chit-chat about? We got any day now, the Pro Wrestling Crate for the month should be coming in. So we got that video. We got some the new Fate Mobile video. A couple videos there. Picked up a couple things, add-ons there. So we'll be reviewing those. Roderick Strong is still jumping in and out of the ring, so very slow start here. So we have some more videos coming up. I'm going to try to get back to doing the pop a day here. I think I left off on... I think we got to... I don't think we got to this section yet. So that's the third section, so we still have quite a bit more wrestling pops to go through on Instagram. Okay, Roderick Strong left. Okay, so there was not actually a match here. A lot of just in and out of the ring, and then he actually left, and Dexter Lumis wins by countout.
Fish has been hooked into that katakatame by Dexter Lumis. Oh, and Fish looking to escape that head and arm choking, and Fish is now looking to get the hell out of Dodge. Dexter Lumis is just wreaking havoc with the minds of the Undisputed Era.
Here's the deal, Mr. Regal. I'm not asking.
All right, we got that 80s action hero, Robert Stone, talking to Regal backstage.
I'm telling you, you have to make this rematch. We need this rematch against Rhea, okay?
You both need a rematch.
Yeah.
I do like that idea. So, Aaliyah and you, Robert Stone, can face Rhea Ripley.
Whoa. Wait, me wrestle? No, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. She's very capable of handling you, yes.
Me wrestle.
Yes.
Me wrestle. Me,
Yes.
You know what? That's fine. But when we win, Rhea's gonna join the Robert Stone brand.
No.
Yeah.
I can't make that decision. That's something that needs to be discussed with Rhea.
Now that
Oh, dear.
I'm good with all that. See you next week.
Okay.
Next week, you, Robert Stone, and Aaliyah versus Rhea Ripley.
Bobby Devonshire. William Regal needs to bring that real man's man theme. So I don't know if you guys heard back. Yep. So I don't know if you guys heard that. I'll recap it real quick. Next week, that A's action hero, Robert Stone, that might actually stick if I can remember that. Next week. And Aaliyah versus Rhea Ripley. If Rhea Ripley loses, Rhea Ripley has to join the Robert Stone brand. I'm interested. They could. So it's going to be a handicap match, and Rhea Ripley said she's good with everything. So if she loses, she's joining that group.
July 8th, Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk, will take on
Fighter Fest, Night 2, Lance Archer with Jake Roberts versus Joey Janela. Nyla Rose will be in Night 2, so Night 1 is next week. Night 2 also features SCU in the Dark versus the Dark Order with Colt Cabana. So they are continuing that. And Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho, Night 2.
We heard the challenge earlier. Tony Khan has now just confirmed to us that the Butcher and the Blade will team with the Lucha Brothers in a gigantic eight-man tag team match against the Young Bucks and FTR coming up on the second night. And then, ladies and gentlemen, on night 2, the main event for the AEW.
Brian Cage versus Moxley is going to be official Night 2 main event. So next 2 weeks of AEW, they're going to be nice. They're going to be some good episodes here.
I apologize for this. Thank you.
Oh, we got a letter from Britt Baker.
Yes, she does. Does she care? She is enclosed, so I have to do this. Yeah, I got it. You want me to read this?
She has like a little pulley system to send notes to Tony Schiavone.
I might have been in a dumpster for 9.5 to 10 hours. But you're still the biggest piece of trash on this roster. What? I'll have my big revenge, big swole.
Thank you.
That was from her, not me, and I apologize for that.
Whoa! You're fine. Look, you're coming over to where the star power is, baby. I don't blame you, but guess what? There's nothing you can do this time. There's nothing you can do. What? Oh, I can't hear you. It's soundproof. I can't hear a thing. I don't know what you're saying. Cheers, baby. You can't touch me.
Except what you eat martinis.
Okay. Goodbye. Go steal someone else's star power. Yes.
Okay, I think I know how this is going to go, but
Disrespectful. It's disrespectful at this point. What it is disrespect. It's not having that anymore.
That
This
whole
is
voice last week, but now.
division.
oh, actually, okay. She just dumped trash on top of Britt Baker. What the heck? All right, I think for the female division, though, Britt Baker is one of the most entertaining ones in AEW.
Santana of the inner circle. Typically a tag team competitor, but he has proven himself in singles competition here at AEW.
They've got to look very talented.
All right, so it looks like they might be finishing up the show again with Cody defending his TNT title. I assume. He said he's going to defend it every week, and he hasn't defended it yet. So I know he is fighting Jake Hager, I believe, next week. So right now we got Santana versus Matt Hardy on AEW. He's got a 4-1 record.
Well, I do understand that. Look at this. Maybe I'm wrong. But I understand there was a poll on Twitter what Matt Hardy wanted to see for this match. And broken Matt Hardy, Damascus, if you will, wins it. And this Vanguard 3 now? No, this is Neo 1. Neo 1. Nature's electronic organism.
So Vanguard 1 is destroyed a couple weeks ago. Neo 1 is the new Vanguard.
Well, listen, I don't know which version of Matt Hardy is the more dangerous, but I know every version can certainly perform in the ring there.
So I kind of like what they're doing with Matt. You might get one of several different versions of Matt Hardy. See, they're kind of doing that with maybe possibly doing that with Bray Wyatt. I did hear a rumor that they might finally put a woman in his in Wyatt's group, by the way. And the rumor going around, and I think this might actually make this character actually entertaining, is Tamina Snuka. They just posted a video of her. I guess she's in an insane asylum right now. So if you get Tamina with the Bray Wyatt, and I think that can finally do something with her career there and allow her to be more vicious and on edge. So interested to see how that one plays out, if that actually is the case. You know, they've been toying with adding a female for years as the Sister Abigail, or as someone possessed by Sister Abigail. Bobby says, honestly, that won't be too bad with Tamina. Yeah, if you know, the thing with Tamina is she is believably, like Nia Jax, like a bad lady. Like, you know, if someone says, hey, Tamina could probably whip that up, I believe you. She seems like she can fight, so she can put the hurt on somebody, and then to put her in with Wyatt, you know, that could be pretty good. It's believable. Okay, on NXT, they are Bobby Davish here, but watch Sister Abigail be Santina. You know, sometimes those are hit or miss, but the Santina character was always funny for me. Was it last year's Royal Rumble that she made an appearance, or the year before that? I'm not gonna lie, I popped to see Santina in the Rumble. Man, this NXT right now, this main event is getting ready to get started. You got Gargano in the ring, you got Balor in the ring, and then you got Keith Lee coming out. I don't know how AEW is going to top it, so if I was you guys, I would be watching NXT right now. I think they have the better main event. And then you're listening here. So I'll tell you if you're missing anything on AEW. Ian S says Adam Cole, baby. Winner of this match will face Adam Cole, title versus title. Winner will have both belts. All right, who do you guys have for this main event? I said a while ago Keith Lee is going to be the next NXT champ. But I did not see that his belt was going to be on the line here with Finn Balor and Gargano. Who let the dogs out, Ryan? All right. So who do you guys have? Who's going on to face Adam Cole to have both belts? I think whoever wins this, I don't know. Do you give both belts to Adam Cole, or do you have whoever wins this then beats Adam Cole? This is probably the most excited I've been about WWE. Is this match right here in some time. So hopefully it's as great as I think it's going to be. So they're just announcing everybody, showing off the North American Championship that's on the line. AEW is on the split screen commercial. Santana and Hardy. Ryan, Velveteen Dream. Oh, wait. Yeah. I would be surprised to see him on TV. I think they need to just distance themselves from Velveteen Dream while he gets some, a reality check. Gargano is smart. He got out the ring. He's letting Keith Lee and Balor fight it out. I like seeing that, take yourself out the match. Because if this was, a legit fight, look, there he is. Trying to sneak in with a roll up. Ryan, if belts were in the age brackets, he'd be going into the undercard. You guys heard the stories about Velveteen Dream? Actually, both the female that he sent the pic to was underage, and the boy he was trying to groom was underage. Bobby Davishir says Keith Lee is my pick. I can't argue with that, man. I think Keith Lee.
With armor all, a little bit of this.
I think he deserves it. And then I just think with how WWE kind of relaxed to things, hopefully it's because he deserves it if he does get it, and not because of what's going on with society. Because I think he does deserve it, and I don't want it to be cheapened his win. But Balor, Dream is the WWE's R. Kelly. Yeah. And I really like my Velveteen Dream shirt. It's kind of like a Macho Man, but it's. And now I feel dirty, when I wear it. Ryan, Jerry Lawler versus Dream on a teenager on a pole match. Oh man.
streaming your movie is annoying.
I gotta tell people that one.
For the frog splash, nobody home.
Ring alert.
All right, NXT is on commercial. It's like every day that goes by, there's more stories of new people that are getting busted and called out here.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good on many levels, man.
Speaking of hair.
Big digging right hand from Matt Hardy.
This is terrific. Will the younger man prevail over the veteran? Maybe not.
Heavy hands from Matt Hardy.
You know that teenager on a pole match. The new story out, Marty Scrolls likes him young too. So, and I have like 2 villain T-shirts. Man, they could get a triple threat teenager on a pole match.
Incomparable Bryce Remsburg, if that is his real name. It is. Not a toucan.
Okay. Bryce about to have his second child. Congratulations. Very good, Mark.
And I'm so excited about Fighter Fence coming up next week. 3 title matches, and then Brian Cage, of course, will get a shot at the world title on the 8th of July. All here for you on TNT. 3 on TNT.
That's right.
Ryan L. So I also find it more funny that someone other than his wife wants to do Jim Cornette. Yeah, the whole Jim Cornette and his wife thing. That got interesting. Well, not interesting. That got weird for both parties. I could see Jim Cornette being a little weird, and then, well, I guess if you're married to him. And then, but the things with his wife and some of the male wrestlers in front of Jim Cornette. I don't know. And then 13 Scorpio, he definitely puts the teen in Velveteen Dream. All right, that was a good one.
Especially if you can't dig in those heels, you can't put those feet underneath you.
Right. I understand what Matt's logic is. I might get it.
This Matt Hardy match versus Santana does nothing for me. Being way more entertained here with the live chats. Ryan is over there laughing out loud.
Some momentum that Hardy had rolling.
You know, Dr. Baker told me she had put the Italian Inner Circle on a family dental plan at her expense. I was wondering what that smell was. Santana's told me that.
Oh.
Sits out.
Okay, I don't know how he kicked out of that one. Santana hit a running diamond drop, and then Hardy rolls him up and pins him. Not a great ending, I don't think. And now he is getting beat up by the inner circle. Ryan says, I thought Joey Ryan had a gimmick. I was wrong. Dick guy is literally a dick guy. And I haven't found all the stories about what Joey Ryan was doing, so I will have to look those up. Private Party's coming out to make the save for Matt Hardy, who's getting beat down in the ring.
Well, those locker rooms are all the way back in the stadium at TNA Bank Field. Long way, a long run. That's why we have these golf carts here.
Definitely right. Too long to walk.
Really? Okay, Ryan says better put a few hours aside for that research.
Maybe in the midsection of the ribs.
More on Fighter Fest on the face-to-face when we come back.
You know, it really, all these comments, I know we're here laughing and having fun, and and making fun of these people. But I'll just put it on the serious side here. You know, it's a shame. I can see why it is like that. But really, how hard is it? I mean, myself, Ryan's a wrestler. 13 Scorpion is Scorpio's a promoter. I can guarantee you, we're not going to hear any stories about any one of us three. How hard is it just to go there and be professional, have a respect for the business, have a respect for the people you're working? But I guess when people get a little bit of power, they want to abuse it, and it's sad. And I hope everyone that's out there doing something, you know, dirty gets busted and gets the heck out of the business. Because to be honest, we don't need people like that in the business. I think putting people through the ringer when you're first into the business and going, hey, well, you're new, so you're going to pay your dues, and I'm going to pretty much means I'm going to kick your ass in the ring. That's bull crap. I think, hey, if you want to push you're in the indie scene or in the big leagues, if you want to push, you have to do inappropriate things. No, I think that's bull. And I hope everybody that's out there abusing their power gets busted. So sorry, things got real there. NXT, I flicked back there. They're going to commercial. I saw Ryan's comment there. 13 Scorpio, that must be on the Joey Ryan comments. Just watch his matches. He wasn't hiding anything. And then Ryan said, last I saw, there was like 30 accusations. Ryan's next comment says, I just find it more surprising that people are surprised that the wrestling world is full of scumbags. And then Ryan said, Fate slept his way to the title. I did not. The title. Where is the title's over there? You know, no, really, he was asleep. Okay. All right, Ryan. Anytime. I'll put the ring in the back. You can put them tights on, and then we'll do this for old time's sakes. I think I don't remember. We'll have to look into what our official record is, but I think it's pretty close to even between me and Ryan. So you know, if you ever come out of retirement, you can have a shot. We'll set it up in the back. We'll broadcast it on YouTube, and we'll decide. We'll figure out who the real, SSW champ is from there. So those that don't know, Ryan is Devin Diamond, former multi-champion, SSW champion. But let me get back to these. White Tubby, Joey Ryan has a real life ego as a gimmick. LOL. Ryan's laughing out loud with that one. White Tubby comes back with, I would assume there's scum, but you wouldn't want that to be true. 13 Scorpio, I think the thing that gets me is why stuff like this always happens in waves, almost like it's a coordinated attack on people. White Tubby says true. Ryan says because it is. And then 13 Scorpio says, if all these accusations were true, I don't understand why people would just come out with it. It seems more like people are jumping on the bandwagon. I definitely agree with that. It does feel like that. And I can see why some people might not want to come out with it. It is kind of a boys club sort of thing. Maybe it's easier to come out, but I do think that some of these people are just hopping on the bandwagon because some of these stories that I hear, I'm like, really? That's it? That's all that it's like, he's made a comment that made me feel a certain way. I'm like, sometimes, we do need to kind of suck it up. But, if these are legit claims, then I definitely feel like they need to be brought out. But if all these accusations are true, I don't understand. Okay. Ryan, I guarantee not all are true, but unfortunately it's like a tidal wave. sweeps up the innocent as well. Yep. And then these fake accusations ruin it for the actual victims. It's a shame. Definitely agree with that. And then 13 Scorpio, he sleeps with the title. I'm thinking he's talking about me. I will say, right after I won the belt, the very next morning, I had my shorts and my shirt on. I had my robe on, and I sat on the couch eating my bowl of cereal while wearing my newly won SSW championship. So I am that guy. It's kind of like, was it Tim Sylvia when he won the UFC belt? He went grocery shopping wearing his title belt. You work hard for it. Be proud of it. North American Championship is back on. I'll get to the comments here in just a moment.
Across the road to get to the
So
other side.
Jericho and Orange Cassidy are out there.
Chicken cross the road to get to the other side. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? It's a joke that everybody knows. And when you first hear it, it's a little bit amusing, kind of funny, a little stupid. But then the more you hear it, the more you realize how annoying and dumb it really is.
White Tubby, I almost turned off to wrestling when I hear of stuff like this. But still, people need to learn their limits and never push them. Like, never. I totally agree with you. And it's a shame when you see people that you like and then you hear some of the things that they've done. It's like, especially when there's proof to back it up. It really does. You know, I don't know. You know, when I hear some of these, like the villain Marty Scurll, I'm like, oh man, I like Marty Scurll. And then you know, hear some of the stuff about him, and then see some of the text he's done and stuff like that. So.
Why in the hell did you bring in Orange Cassidy? And they all said the same thing. People love him. Yeah, freshly squeezed. You know, then when I watch some of your stuff, I kind of got it. I mean, what's not to love, right? You have a unique presentation.
La Champion is out there. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
You've done things differently. And like the late Brian Pillman told me, if you want to make it in wrestling, you have to be different. Do something that no one has ever done before. And Orange Cassidy, I applaud you. Because you did the seemingly unthinkable thing, and you got over on your own by being yourself, right? And that's why people love you, because part of your appeal is you're a lot like them. You're lazy.
Whoa.
You're a slacker. You know what I'm talking about. And you don't have what it takes.
Sleep with the Booker or Y2J?
And you made a mistake when you broke
from Ryan. Not sure what that means. This is more research I'm gonna have to do.
I'm Chris Jericho, man, and you better be the best Orange Cassidy that you
ever I get it.
Fest. I'll tell you something else.
Slow.
If you try that bullshit, kick me in the shin offense, I'll knock your teeth
to get over on your own, or you could sleep with the Booker.
As it stands right now, you better reach down deep into those pockets and pull out a man-sized mirror.
Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, a little slow on the uptake this evening.
But it's not going to happen. And I'll tell you this, at Fyter Fest, the Orange Cassidy phenomenon is over, because I'm going to make sure that you, my friend, run out of juice. Huh? That's a funny joke, right? That's a good...
So that 2 weeks that Jericho beat him down with the oranges? So no Cody Rhodes tonight. So this is their main.
Oh, come on.
So we're just doing those little lacy kicks that he does. Oh, now he's putting his hands in his pocket.
Gotta give him credit. He's his own man, isn't he? And he is not intimidated by Chris Jericho.
Did Jericho just say that he has orange appeal? I believe that's what we heard, yeah. With a few other orange jokes in there.
He's got a work in those ring dance.
I think he said something about he's running out of juice as well.
Jericho, the number one takedown. You saw last week in Orange and Jericho now. We didn't think this would be a debate or an oratory.
Jericho's still on the outside.
Orange Cassidy is taking it to Jericho.
Look at him go. Look at him go. Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho. Teeing off. More specifically, Cassidy on Jericho.
Okay, they are fighting
Outside the barricade.
through the crowd area. Looks like they might actually have some fans in the crowd as well here.
Says Cassidy reeling. And now a hockey fight.
But like every 3 or 4 seats.
A star in the National Hockey League back in the day. Ted Irwin. He wants to fight too.
Yeah, they are fighting
And Orange Cassidy.
through the seated area. Yeah, those are definitely, I don't know if those are people that work there or.
Maybe there's a woodshed out there somewhere that Jericho's taking Orange Cassidy to. That's where he wants to
Ryan said, I think he did. He's also saying, got to get the kids to bed, have a good stream. Yeah, we got a few more minutes here left on the stream. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in.
Jericho, the backhand of Cassidy.
If I don't hear from the winner for the Fate Crate here in the next couple days, then we're going to, because I think we're switching up to Fate Crates every 2 months, just while I'm getting started here or something like that. But if the winner doesn't come forth, then we'll just do one here in June at the beginning of the month. So
I don't know how these men are going to wait until July 8th.
reached out to him, hasn't contacted me back. So
Jericho swung the jab into the face of Cassidy.
I want to watch NXT.
North American champion.
What another special moment.
Okay. Somehow I missed, I tuned in right in to see who won that NXT match.
That kick to my shins, and he did exactly what Jericho wanted.
Bobby says, I'm surprised he hasn't answered.
Look at this now, Jericho.
I just
He's got Cassidy
take that box and add a few more items into it and make the next one. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like on the video if you guys are watching. Counted by likes, we count comments. There's more interactive you are, the better chances you have.
I think that Jim caught him that time of the year. Where's Orange headed?
I will say the guy that won.
Look at his face.
Yep, Bobby. Yep, share and subscribe. Definitely. Let's grow the channel so we can do more cool things. That was pretty cool. Cassidy just put Jericho through the table. So we have the match in 2 weeks. Adam Cole versus, I'm about to say it, so if you don't want to be surprised, you want to go back and watch the match. I'm going to say it here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adam Cole versus Keith Lee. Winner takes all. Thought they might change it up there a little bit, but I think that should be a good match. I'm going to have to go back and see kind of how everything all played out there. Bobby Davishire says, let's go. Good call out on that one. I I thought that's who should win it. I've said it for the past couple months. I think he's going to be the guy that takes the belt off of Adam Cole. From his interviews, he seems like he's humble, down to earth, doesn't let it get to his head. Plus, he's entertaining. He's got the mic skills. He's got the wrestling ability. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it's June 24th already. So we're going to be announcing that. Like I said, if I don't hear from him by Friday, we're just going to be gearing up and we're going to announce a new winner so I can get that fake crate out there. And hopefully, I will tell you the person that won it, one video. I was kind of shocked because where other people had multiple chances, it just kept boom, 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 boom. And then I was like, really? Okay, well, that's the chances. And so, we'll get the new winner here. So, but we have a lot of videos coming up here. Like I said, we will show you the Fate Mobile and some of the things that the little things that I'm going to be doing with the Fate Mobile. And then we'll, if you guys like those videos, just let me know. And we'll be, keep doing the wrestling things. So both shows are over. Fighter Fest starts next week. Okay, so Fighter Fest starts next week. So that's going to be pretty good. All the titles are on the line in AEW. 13 Scorpio wants me to show you the I have not gotten my Slam Crate, Bobby, yet. The Loot Crate from the Loot Crate. Yeah, I have not got that, and I have not got my Pro Wrestling Crate yet. So I'm waiting. I don't want to look on the Pro Wrestling Tees site because I know they'll just, spoil what's on there. But so this is what the Fate Crate is, thanks to 13 Scorpio. That's what this is going to come in. It's, decent sized box there. So we'll try to put some goodies in there. Has the Fate Club logo. Yeah, I can show it off. They did a pretty good job on that. They captured that, quite well, actually. That's really cool. So 13 Scorpio, when you have a chance, if you guys want your logo on a box or you want some cool design on a box, maybe 13 Scorpio will put where he was able to get those in the comments section. In case you guys are trying to do something, Bobby Dabby, that's Ric Flair drip. Okay, I don't know what that means, but that doesn't sound good. Ric Flair has been known to be kind of a ladies' man. And if he has the drip, I think it's a compliment, though, but don't understand this young lingo here. If someone says, hey, you have the drip, I might say you might want to get some pills for that. So, but Dan's over there laughing out loud. I will have to ask some youth that I know, what does the drip mean? But that's going to wrap it up here for Wednesday's AEW versus NXT. I will be back next week. Super excited about Fighter Fest. Super excited about continuing our live chats. 13 Scorpio droop. I don't think that sounds. If you're drooping, you might want to go see a doctor. You might have had a stroke. So I'm not sure here. But that's going to conclude this episode here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the live chat. That's actually part of my favorite part of it, is just live chatting with you guys about wrestling, seeing how you guys feel, seeing if it's kind of how I feel about some of the stuff. So next Wednesday, same time, 7:30. I'll be starting up. So I watched the first half hour of NXT and AEW, and then I kind of tune in at 7:30, and so it's not a super long live stream. So until then same Fate time next week, same Fate channel. I'll try to throw up a couple videos in the meantime to keep you something to view. So on that note, I will see you guys later.